There you go. Yes, we have Kaf and Kaf. You have our eyes and our ears. What's happening?
Thank you very much. Yes, hey, Valerie, thank you very much for linking us back to the Jomoro municipality. This is the Jarway Wharf, and there's a map that should be coming up on your screen right now. If that map comes up and you see a blue spot, that's exactly where I am. And from here to La Côte d'Ivoire is not that far. So beyond, if you can see behind, you can see some land masses. That beyond that is where you have Côte d'Ivoire. And it's a site of a lot of economic activity. So you will see probably some boats on the water. We'll talk about how the water is brown, and we'll get into that. But we want to talk about the economic activity right now, as well as what people are doing here in terms of security. And I want to bring on to the microphone the Senior Revenue Officer of the Ghana Revenue Authority Customs Division, SRO, David Kuba. Good to have you here, sir.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, you're live on GTV Breakfast. We are here at the Jarway Wharf. Tell us exactly what you are responsible for here.
I'm David Kuba, SRO. My job here is there are two. I'm for revenue for the Ghana government, and the second one is the security. That's my only main jobs here.
Talk to us about revenue. Where do you get the revenue from here?
You get the revenue from the traders. When goods are imported overland through here, we collect revenue from there by issuing them all the necessary documents concerning the goods, duties paid, movement of people, everything across. That's all. And we make sure that anything that passes here in terms of revenue doesn't go free. We make sure that revenue is collected for the government.
So you are raising money for the government?
That's our main job here. And the second one is security.
We'll talk about security shortly, but with the revenue, what kind of goods pass through here? Just give me a description of the kind of things that you take duty from.
Oh, here we are not mandated to pass rice here, but only the copra oil and at times palm oil, that's all. And very few to mention is fish. Normal fish from the other side of the Côte d'Ivoire, that's all. That's the only main source of our revenue that we collect here. The government has not given us the order to clear rice. So therefore, half of rice it passed through our main border at Elubo.
So if nobody tries to bring rice here, what will happen?
We direct them to our main collection, which is Elubo. We direct them to pass that place. That's all. But maybe anybody who is a visitor, it brings about 1 or 2 bags for the family. That one is allowed. That one there we don't worry them about that one. But in commercial, to pass here, no, don't allow them.
So with the movement of the goods, is it from Ghana over to the Côte d'Ivoire or from Côte d'Ivoire to Ghana? What's the direction of trade?
Vice versa.
Okay.
They normally some pass here to Côte d'Ivoire, some also from Côte d'Ivoire to Ghana. And what happens here is that because of the border, they are marital situation. Ghanaians, most of them, they have families in Côte d'Ivoire, some of them too in Ghana. Family situation too is another problem. They have family at Côte d'Ivoire, and the Côte d'Ivoire too they have in Ghana. So that kind of intermarriages and all those things, the business is just versa. Both Ghana, from Ghana to Côte d'Ivoire, from Côte d'Ivoire to Ghana, and that's what happens at this place.
Looking at your records, maybe even from last year, what was the balance? Did we have more going out versus coming in? Is the exports more than the imports?
Well, as the year just started.
For last year, not this year.
For last year, it was okay. Everything was very successful. That's why even 2021, last year, the government is very happy. We achieved our targets because of the high flow. So only this year that we are here to see what will happen again.
Okay. All right, now let's talk about the other side of your issue, the security issues. What are your biggest challenges with security here?
We over here, no, we are mandated to collect revenue and security, but we don't work here alone in terms of the security. We have Navy, immigration, and the police, marine here. So we always make sure that anything that is passing here, we check in terms of maybe crossing of arms and ammunition. That's for security reasons, not to let Ghana let down by foreign attackers to come and disturb Ghana.
Have you intercepted any arms this year?
Not yet. We have not yet. But because of our vigilance, they find it difficult to pass here.
Okay.
That's that now. We don't have any arms record here.
Okay. This is probably not with your functions, but I'm looking around and I see that people jump on the boats. They are not wearing life jackets. Why is that possible? Is that not part of safety and security?
In fact, for their side, they are the fishermen. They go on their fishing expedition to take care of their daily activities. That's what the daily bread. That's fishing expedition. And as for them, they know how to dive and they don't have any problem with that side. But we, the customs and navy, we have the life jacket. And when we are trying to go on board, we normally use those things.
If people start drowning right now, what will you do? You jump in and save them?
Well, that's one of the challenges that we face here. You can equally do that. That's why we are here. Once we have the life jacket, we have to do.
Okay. Now we're looking at the color of the water. The water does not look good at all. It's like some cocoa. Why is the water this color?
Yes, I was here 2017 before, and I was transferred back to Dajesu. Here we used to, those days we used to get fish like tilapia, but because of the galamsey, the water has been polluted, so you can't get any fish here at all. That's why the color of the river is like this. It's the galamsey.
I heard yesterday from some sources that the action is happening in far off places like Wassa, and it's affecting the people here. Is that correct?
The person who told you that thing is not. Is telling you the correct, because those things, you know, it started from that place. The place you have just mentioned, it started from that place. It is true. Galamsey is the one worrying the water here. We are suffering. Nothing to get again like 2017 when I was there, as I said earlier.
So what would be your recommendation if you could advise somebody based on what you see on the ground here? What would you recommend?
For me, you know, the challenge that we are facing, you know, I think the government should enforce the armed forces, those who are the anti-galamsey or anti-operators, you know, to intensify their operations. Otherwise, I don't know where we shall land.
I know that I have landed at Jarway Wharf, and it's been a pleasure talking to you, Senior Revenue Officer of the Ghana Revenue Authority, Customs Division, Mr. David Kuba. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my brother. You're welcome.
Thank you. Anything you want to say finally?
Not more.
Man of few words, but gave us a lot of information. Thank you very much. So this is where we are at the Jarway Wharf, and you can see some people getting ready to cross over. I'm concerned that they don't wear life jackets. You know, people, the Navy, the customs, they all wear their jackets, but the ordinary traders who are doing their business don't wear life jackets. If there happens to be an accident, there will be a lot of problems here. I see lots of gallons to my left. I believe this is where the oil is, the copra oil and the palm oil. So you can see that it's a lot of business. It's a whole boatload full of gallons. And there's bricks business going on between here and La Côte d'Ivoire. And customs is making sure that they take the money that Ghana needs to develop our country. So this is where we are at Jarway Wharf, right here at Half Asini. If that map comes up, you see a blue spot, and that's exactly where I'm reporting to you. Back to you, Valerie,
yes,
and Thelma, and everybody at Broadcasting House in Accra. This is your humble servant, Kafui Day, reporting live and direct.
Thank you, Kaf. Thank you, Kaf. We've had an